Hi guys, it's Melly with Melly's Story Box. I'm going to do a quick preview for the auction I'm having tomorrow night, Friday. Don't even know the date. That would be Friday, the 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And forgive me while I keep my phone handy. There's auctions closing in an hour and in 35 minutes, so I have to be aware and ready. There was so much in that last unboxing I did yesterday, which I actually did the unboxing last month, like mid-month or something. Anyway, there's just so much. I stuck a bunch of things as I was prepping them in this ring case. Lots and lots of rings. So I'm just gonna do a real brief here because it's late already and YouTube takes a while to load. This one is an Avalon. I always butcher his name, but it is sterling silver, 14 karat gold, and also um rubies and diamond. It's a really beautiful piece. It's signed. Don't have a lot of necklaces to show. I have lots of necklaces. This is a sweet spirit bear. He is sterling. I like him on this chain. Um, Earrings. These aren't marked, and I can't begin to decide what origin, but I wanted to show them to you. This is filigree. Now, here you can see it's missing a couple of dangles there, and on this one, a couple in the end. I personally really don't care. Am I going to take those off and move them around to make it more even? Absolutely not. No, it's not important to me. They certainly look like they have some age to them. I just like them. They're big. These were a pleasant surprise. These are Los Ballesteros. These are rare. I didn't find any of these seashell ones. So these are Los Ballesteros. Very nice. I need to bring that giant Los Ballesteros piece and see if anybody wants that. I really didn't show these for a few weeks. I've had these, but I like them so much. I don't remember if these are signed. Doesn't matter. They're clearly native. Because I got a ring from Kayla Lily, but unfortunately the ring doesn't fit. My ring sizes are changing again, so the ring doesn't really fit. I'm keeping it just to see because it's like this. It's a really beautiful ring I got from her. But I will bring those because I haven't worn them. These, you know, I'm gonna go on a limb and say these are probably been modified from an antique earring. I just wiped these down. I didn't dip anybody this week. What I did do was treat these like I treat my own gemstone jewelry, my gold and my gemstones and my sterling gemstones, and I put them in the automatic dish soap. I use a powder, and I thought, okay, well, I don't want to soak them overnight. So I put them in the automatic dish soap in the Sonic for just like 3 minutes. Boy, did they turn out pretty. I don't know if you'd call these headlights or not, but they sure are gorgeous. Pierced earrings, all one piece on this hook. They are CZ, so they do rate above glass, so which is nice. Any more earrings in here? Yeah, these are mine. I haven't worn, right? You can tell they were mine because they're big, giant earrings. I'm pretty sure these are D Argenta. Pretty sure. That looks like their stuff, right? Right. Uh, oh, JE. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure, but they're really cool. They're electroform, and they do have the vermeil at the top. Big, 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 big. I haven't worn them in a while. You saw these in the preview. This is absolutely stunning. It is gold over sterling. Those are jade. Nice safety class. These are extremely nice. I can do good prices on these. I have two of these, which is pretty cool that there was two in there. You can tell. Look at this. This one I hadn't wiped down yet. This one, look at the difference. Just wiping it down with a sterling cloth. Not even the little pad thing, just my big gray and white cloth. This is nice. This is Verona. They sold this through, oh, that crazy V with the circle, it's like a V and then it has the big swirl. Verona. I got so many pieces of hers, I didn't even know it. So this is a QVC piece, Verona, um, gold over sterling. It actually looks pretty good with my gold. I just don't need another bracelet. I just got the most beautiful 14 karat and 14 karat gold and pearl bracelet. And I have a necklace that's similar. So this turned out super easy to open. The one I had, I finally had to sell it as is. I could never open it. Even the jeweler couldn't open it. This sucker's old. This is early tax code. It's got like a 2-digit number on the TM. So the pressure class, so you do the, no, it has a specific button. So it's actually, you just put, in other words, it's pressure because when you're wearing it, you just press. And this just, and so it actually was not as complicated as I made it. It is tax code though, early mark, very early, which for tax code, um, the thing about tax code is it can go earlier than the 70s. This mark, no, this probably early 70s, but the real old tax code, yeah, it's a different animal. Is that all the bracelets? Oh, I have a couple more necklaces up here. Oh yeah, this ended up being a Haggett Gorali Israeli piece. Nice silver nugs. Y drop necklace. It is signed HG Israel. I keep smacking my chin on the top of this. I just I just stuck this on a chain. It doesn't jingle, but it's a nice heart. Everybody likes these hearts, so here's another heart. Everybody likes hearts. Okay, any more earrings? No. Okay. The rings are from, so I kind of did this a little bit my age and style. So let's get old. Look at that big old nice piece of natural amethyst in there. It's a big old hunker. I mean, it's a big old hunker ring. And it's somewhat adjustable. And then we get into the Deco revival, the early Deco revival out of Mexico. Going into mid-century. Totally mid-century. I've sold these big button earrings that go with these. Christy, you got a pair. Somebody else has got them. A lot of the vermeil is worn off the back of this because when you wear it, that's on the back of your hand. This was, who was this? I was surprised by who it was. Anyway, it's signed. Big old ring. Piece of citrine in there. Then we get into the later Deco revivals. All the marcasites are there, believe it or not. Okay, this is all jade with a big CZ in the middle. Didn't find a maker on this. This turned out to be extremely nice. This is like a gem quality, as they call it, jelly. It's a Mexican fire opal. This is an old setting. It's similar to others, but you'll notice this is elongated. Look at the light shining through that. It's a jelly. I was real tempted to keep this, but it's too big even for my biggest finger. And I'm not going to get it sized. It is not signed, but it's older. This is worn very thin. It's not the birch break it or anything, but yeah, this has got age on it. And look at that. I'm no gemologist, but I'd say that's damn near gem quality on a jelly fire opal. It's beautiful. Someone else already bought the other fire opal ring. That was a good deal. They got like $100 off that ring. Okay, so where we at? I was right. This is Israeli. I didn't see a maker. Big Israeli CZ. I just thought this was really pretty. I haven't cleaned this one. I didn't dump it in the soup yet. I don't know that I will. Might just wipe it off. Although it's tempting, it only takes a minute. It takes, well, 3 minutes and then about 5 to 10 minutes to dry really well. Imagine how that might come out of the Sonic. This ring, oh my God, look at this. And that's topaz. And look at Sherry, see, here we go. I don't know the cut. Is that checkerboard? I don't think so, but that's a monster. I got a bunch of gemstone rings that are basically they're from JTV, QVC. There was a couple other people. Anyway, I've got some really nice gemstone rings coming. Look at this Prasiolite. Oh my God. I thought maybe it was aqua. No, that's Prasiolite. In a nice vermeil setting. Look at that stone. Man, that's got to be what, 6 to 10 carats? I don't know, but it's beautiful. This one's tempting, tempting, tempting. but I wear gold on my left hand. I noticed that Lori was talking about that at Madonna and Child, how she wears gold on one hand and silver on the other. Isn't that funny how we do that? But it's too big for me, so I have to let it go. This is blue moonstone, and it does have like a vermeil look around the setting, but the ring is sterling. I don't know if it's just my light. Oh, you know what? Why everything was looking yellow? This light, this one here, because it was on a different light. So that was why everything was looking yellow. So this is blue moonstone. I'm pretty sure this one was made in India. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I like this one a lot, but see, they're all too big for me. Or I'd never have rings to show because I'm a ring junkie. I usually wear a ring on every finger. You know, didn't test this. I'm gonna guess this is probably chromed outside. But look at that vermeil. What a nice, big, hunky ring. This is just wiped down with a sterling silver cloth because I have to test everything, and that takes precedent over cleaning it. I mean, there's no sense in cleaning it if you haven't, tested the sterling. Okay, so it's going into the tourmaline emerald. This is not emerald, I'm gonna say, because the chrome dioxide does test this like just like an emerald. I'm gonna say this is chrome dioxide because these jewelry channels and TV jewelry channels, they use chrome dioxide a lot. They actually call it Russian chrome dioxide. My hands are still, I didn't lotion after my shower. I'm still wet. I mean, I'm like, oh, I was working and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm getting a shower. You know, I thought he's so cute. He's just a little llama llama. This little dude's old too. That's an old pin on that guy. He says something. I thought he was just adorable. Anybody else? I think that's it. Got everybody? Oh, we got some people hanging up here. We did that. We did that. We did that. Look at this guy. They make a bunch of these rings in different animals, but we have an elephant. It is adjustable, as you can see. And then this big mamba jamba. I didn't even look for a maker on this. Again, these are going to really shine up even better. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, no, I have to just, no, he's got pearls, so it can't go in the soup. I'm not putting it in there. Isn't that pretty, though? I didn't test stones in this. I think this is all going to be CZs. Just looking at it. I think I'm wrong. I hope I'm so wrong. Good CZ. What about the purple one? A lot of times they'll put amethyst in. Nope, we're CZs. Oh, wait, this last one. Why is this one zipping way up to the sapphire? Because it's supposed to be, look like, yeah. So if you're a pink sapphire, why aren't you? Are you a different color? I guess it is. That is a little darker than that. It's like, why aren't you? No, no. I mean, no, it's just CZ. Same. Zoom. So that one and this one is a sapphire. And that one. So one, two, three are sapphires. Make that four. But these guys are CZs. Well, why wouldn't the purple one go ahead and just give me amethyst if you are doing sapphires? Nope. So the pearls are real, but these bright pink ones, these are all testing sapphire, which they all look like sapphires to me. Okay, so what else do I have? Um, let me set this aside and bury my phone. Mail hasn't come today, which your stuff mailed shipped yesterday instead of Tuesday. I kind of like it better on Wednesday because of the guy. Because I had a situation where okay, I'm good, where they picked up and they didn't scan the piece. I know it was in there. I mean, anyway, they didn't scan it. Someone is inquiring on this, and maybe they didn't get a good look. This is chalcedony or chalcedony. It is testing as such, and it's a beautiful stone. It is not scratched up. It's not scuffed up. There's no flea bites. I don't know the age of this. Obviously, it's antique. It does test sterling. It's got all the bells and whistles. There's your barrel clasp. Yes, it's got wear, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, this is beautiful. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to date this. I don't know. That stone sure is beautiful though. And it's bevel cut. It's 2 inches by 1 7/8. So it's a nice big pin. And I think the problem was I didn't actually show this to sell. I think this was just one of those, oh guys, look what I got kind of things. Um, it's just beautiful. So yeah. Now you got a better look at it because it really wasn't some. I don't think I put it up for sale. This is too big for me now. Okay. I bought this for myself, but it's a 7, and it is kind of a squarish, but it's just it is a 7 because that's how Tiffany does. They have a small, there's a 6, and they have the 7, and they have the ones that are 8. This would be, oops, don't you fall. This would be too tight for an 8. Okay, but this is meant to be a size 7. Nice Tiffany. I can give you a really good price on that because I've had it. You know, yeah, it's like my gold. I bought my gold when gold was a lower, point. This I just love. I just it's too big on me. Check this out. It's Traber Gatewood is the gentleman. So I did some research. Traber was typically a last name, surname, not a first name. It became used in the first name as in the United States after in 1914, Traber Gatewood actually married Jean. Okay, in 1914 is when it presented this name, because Traber was a surname, and it was German, and it actually meant trotter, and it's typically more of a surname, and it shows up on the in what they would consider the eastern United States after immigration. So 1914, this guy shows up. 1930, um, it shows the marriage. They didn't have a date. They couldn't find the marriage certificate, but they knew that he did marry a Jean. I don't know what that number is. I don't think that's a phone number they weren't using. And I don't know, they weren't using these formatter phone numbers, so I don't know what this is. No idea. Maybe it meant something to them. So anyway, I do know that in 1930, Jean and Traber had a son. So 1914, you figure maybe at 19, I don't know. So that's what I could find out, but it's super, super heavy. It's got the old, old, old sister clasp on it. So definitely a cool piece. Some people collect these, some don't. I have a few of these old ones. This is probably the most interesting one I think I have because of that name, Traber Gatewood. Just a great piece. If you're a collector of antiques and that sort of thing, this is a really, really, really neat, neat old piece. And it's heavy. This, um, I have not cleaned this. And if I do, I'm probably going to just see one of those little pads. I may just leave it to whoever wants to purchase this. This turns out it's a cabana. There was none with the sea creatures on it. And this is a fairly long one, too. So it's just shy of, well, it's 30 inches if you open it. Spring ring. It is marked on the this tag here. It's a cabana piece. It's on liquid silver. It's very dirty. But it's sea life. So you've got nautilus shells, seahorses, turtles, dolphins, um, sand dollars, angelfish, whales, and seahorses. So very old cabana piece. Kabana. It is a Native American owned and ran company. So it's all sterling, 30 inches, fetish. Um, I'm not dipping it, that's for damn sure. I might sit with a silver cloth. I might just leave it for you to do. It's very, 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 very tarnished. But it's old, so that's what you get. This cleaned up with just the silver cloth beautifully. This is a Texaco piece, and it's a TV. Can't read that from here. Didn't write it down. Very nice. Very nice. This is terrible. I'm wearing gloves today, okay? I'm wearing gloves because that's horrible. That's horrible. So I'm gonna lotion and then stick gloves on, which will be impossible, half impossible to do, but I'm gonna do it. Or maybe I'll just put lotion on after because my hands got so destroyed. I have to test so much, guys. Anyway, this is pretty big. The thing about it though is it's a lot narrower than it is wide. So, as far as this way, you're looking at, okay, if it's a 7.5, but this way, that sucker goes to almost a size 8. I didn't have bring my cone back in here, so I'm gonna say it probably could go up to an 8. It only has a unisex design. Very cool bangle. I like that. Giant. Giant. Look at this. And this was in the antique slash vintage little lot of stuff I got that I did stitched into my unboxing. This is a Crimmets. This link, I can't find it. This is extremely thick, heavy. Crimmets is 12 karat gold fill. I didn't even test that stone. Don't think it matters, but anyway, it's just that is a piece of coral. It's a great old Crimmets piece. I mean, this is so rare. Now, Crimmets, this thing could be antique. It could be because of the date they started doing this after World War One. Really nice. Just too big for me. And I'm certainly not ever modifying that. That's insane to even think about. That's not. I don't my bags here because I did my research. Yeah, that's old. This is so old. It's just it is what it is. This is one of those XOLA. Yeah, it's a crazy name. It's AOR AORCA. Anyway, if you do vintage Mexican, you'll know it's XOLA vintage, and it's both marks that and Texaco. It's just old with the abalone inlay, and it has onyx inlay here. It's just different. And I said, "Oh, it needs a class." No, it doesn't. I'm a psycho. But it's hard. I was sitting there on my bed doing that unboxing. It doesn't need a class. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there on my bed, bending over. This looks like pajamas. It's not. It's a BCBG shirt. It does look like my husband's pajamas. I think it's cool. It's old. Old as dirt. Where's the other one? I had some gold. I was bringing some gold. Where's my gold? Do I not have my gold with me? Anyway, I decided to break with because I've got several charm holders, and I've got my little heart that has the M on it, but I'm like, well, I took them off of the charm holder, thinking I'm gonna put this on a charm bracelet instead. Never did, so I am bringing one. Or did I change my mind? Is that why it's not here? Anyway, if you're looking for a gold charm holder, I do have them. I've got gold chains. I got lots of gold, so and I'm priced really well. But the thing is, I mean, I'm not selling it at Melt. I didn't buy it at Melt. I'm damn sure not selling it at Melt. What's in this little box? I bought this thinking that that was probably gold in there. It's not. It's not. I like the chain. This might go on the $10 clearance and keep this chain. 'Cause it's a nice Figaro chain. I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna repurpose that. I do have one that's vintage that is 14 karat in the middle. Promo. I have so much more that I have ready to come to auction. Some things I'm keeping. I can't help it. I have to keep these. They're so good. They're so good. Look at that spiny oyster. Yeah, and these turned out that these are a is it Caldwell? Yeah, these are signed. These are signed. Pretty sure they were Caldwell's. Yeah, yeah, Daryl Caldwell, I think. But they're so nice. I couldn't help myself. This one turned out it is Sapphire. I'm going actually next week. I was supposed to go this week. It's not didn't happen, so I'm gonna go next week and see my jeweler and have her double check this because it's marked 18 karat, but it doesn't test 18. It tests 14, but not 18. So I want to get a second opinion I wish I knew someone with an XFR X-ray that could zap my stuff for me. Wouldn't that be cool to just have it done quickly? I think that's all. What is this? I should bring these. I haven't worn them in forever. These are fully signed up. Really nice. I'll bring these. Yes, that spiny oyster turquoise. That look at all that spiny oyster. Is that crazy? These are in Mexico. Yeah, Frank and Frank and I think it's Broomhild or something crazy like that. Corey's SDP Sterling. Man, my fingers are tore up. But yeah, these are really nice clip-ons. These have got some age. I forget her name. Something Hilda. So yeah, I'll bring these. They're fabulous. I haven't worn them in a long time. They were in this box because I had them on and I took them off when I came in before I did an auction or did something anyway. I don't know. What else is up here? Did I stick anything else up here that needs attention? Yeah, gold. I can figure out what I paid on this. I had meant to and forgot. And oh yeah, I had that tangle. Okay. But maybe I'll wait and either wear it at Christmas or bring it back at Christmas. Or if you have interest, let me know. I'll get the tangles out. Just gotta be careful with gold when you're doing that. Yeah, I was gonna put one of my charm holders. Yeah, these have tangles. I was gonna put one of my charm holders or another little pendant on here because I have a bunch of 18 and 14 karat gold pendants. I was looking for this guy. Is this? Oh yeah, this is gold. This is also 14 karat gold with diamonds and topaz. Is that a lot of gold? Let me put this in my other single earrings. Where's the lid? I need a lid on this. What is this again? Is there anything in here? No. Let's use this box with the fuzz from hell. There, now they're boxed up. Anything else? So yeah, I have some more gold. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I'm trying to remember. It's hard because I'll look at it and I'll be like, yeah, I'll bring that. Then I'll change my mind. I did get another torque. It's kind of oval, and then I got a round one. I haven't tested those yet, but we'll see what I get to, what I actually get to show, what I actually managed to get to. And then I'm going to start recording and dropping. Um, they're not really clearance because this stuff will have never been seen. I've decided to just go through things, and I've already got a huge bunch. I've already got a. Is this Tiffany? Why are you sitting over there by your little lonesome? It is Tiffany and Company. Okay. Well, I have another one that's Tiffany, right? Not that one. Ah, get. Because, where'd it go? Let me see. Because I got a couple pendants, so I was happy to find some. Yeah, Elsa Peretti. So I'll have to get, yeah, I'll have to get one of my Elsa Peretti charms to put on this one. Okay. Well, that's nice. This isn't mine that goes with the bean. Mine that goes with the bean, I call it a bean because it's a Tiffany, like, abstract piece. Oh, this is different. Okay. All right, I'm rambling. But anyway, I separated out, like, let me get an example. Did I leave anybody in here? Like, nothing wrong with them, but kind of generic rings. I hate to say that, generic, because that sounds bad. And they're not. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay. But stuff like this. This is all glass, but it is sterling. It's beautiful. But things like that, I'm going to start putting them in recorded sales. And it saved my auction time for stuff like this. That's sapphire. And stuff like this is diamonds and sapphires, and then put the ones that are like this one. This is diamonds. So this little dude has diamonds on his back, and then there's a few strewn in here. So I want to bring my better rings to my auction, and then I can put all of these others on my recordings, and then they can they can drop, and I can do them all like 5, 10, 15 bucks a pop, right? And just smoke them. I mean, even yes, it's beautiful, but I think that was glass. And stuff like this, I would ask, what, I don't know. But if I stick this on my sale video, I'd probably put this at, I don't know, like, so it's like a 7 and a quarter, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. And that way I can just liquidate so many rings. I must have 1,000 rings. I shit you not. And I'm going to include like pendants like this one that is, stuff like this. I'll do them for 15 bucks. Other ones I would do for 5 and 10 bucks. Like this ring's a good example. It's a nice citrine ring. But you know what? I can do that for 15. It's a really nice ring. But again, I'd rather focus on doing my really nice gemstone rings or my vintage rings, native rings, stuff like that, because I've been trying to source better source of rings so that yeah, it needs to go in the dish soap because that is should it's testing diamond, but I think it's probably morganite only because morganite will test as diamond and it doesn't have the clarity that I think it should have. So I'm gonna put that to the sonic and see if that clears up or not. So I should make a little pile of stuff that needs to go in the soup. And those are rubies and CZs. We'll see how it is. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. This needs cleaned and tested. I got bracelets out my ears. I got chains and necklaces out my ears. So, bracelets, I got you covered. Chains, you want chains? I have. These are the ones that I managed to get tested, and I have them on standby to stick on any pendants if I want to do that. He found me, so he's going to come down here and whine, even though he's been just quiet as a mouse. Sweet, sweet, no big problems, everything's cool. The minute he finds, oh, she's recording. TS, this is weird. It says T580. T5, oh, must be TS. And then it's got these two pine trees, like Christmas trees, with Taxco in between them. I've never seen that mark in my life, and I can't find any information on it. Those are two trees. See that with Taxco in the middle? It needs clean. It's an interesting pendant. I've never seen that. Kind of looks deco, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to shut up and go. That way I can get this posted. I'm at 33 minutes. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in any of the pieces that you saw, hit me up. I've already got my prices, and I know where they're at. So it won't be like last week where I couldn't find half the stuff you wanted because there's just so much of it. It gets moved. Like, okay, it's in hand cleaning. Okay, then it needs to go to gemstone clean, or it needs to go, whatever. I move things according to what's next, what needs processed, what needs done on these items. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on. That's why that happens. So, no, I know where all this stuff is at. All right, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow night. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.